Hey everyone, this is the video I mentioned in my post previously. I'll try and keep it short because the last one I did was, like I said, 23 minutes, so it was a bit too long. Quick disclaimer, I may talk about stuff that might be triggering for some people, so like I said in the post, if child abuse or just abuse in general, or addiction, depression, suicidal thoughts, if any of those you find triggering, please refrain from watching this. I'm sorry, the cat's just come right in front of me. Careful, Binx. She's going to knock the camera over. There she is. Say hello, Binx. So anyway, I'll try and keep her out of the way. But yeah, if any of those you find triggering, please refrain from watching. So firstly, I'd like to thank anyone who's supported any previous stuff that I've sent out. It's been great to have feedback and just know that it is something that will be useful or helpful to other people. That's fantastic. But going forward, I'd love more people to get involved, give me ideas, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I know where I want to go, I know what I want to do, but as far as running businesses and things like that go, I don't even know where to start, so any help would be greatly appreciated. So firstly, I think I don't know the best way around to do it, whether to do the direction I want one more like to go, or whether I should talk about my past and present and why I'm doing it, mainly. I think maybe if you understand why I feel like I do, then maybe the vision will make more sense. There's the cat's here again. Binx, just sit down. Sorry. So yeah. Basically, when I was younger, probably until about the age of 10, I was abused by my mum. Wasn't sexual or anything like that. Not that it makes it any better, but just want to put that out there. Not that it makes any worse. It's just a different. There's obviously different kinds of abuse. But my first ever memory of childhood, I'm guessing from the ones that I've blocked out, it's the one that kind of stuck with me the most, because there was something, I think, there's a tale, there was something that was, an event happened that meant it could have only been at that time. So basically we moved down to Luton from Stockport in 1990. So when I ran away from school, I know that it was before 1990, so I was under 5 or 5 years old, if it was early in the January. But yeah, so I ran away from school because basically whenever I had an accident in bed, my mum would do what horrible people do to animals when they abuse animals, and basically would rub my face in it. And this time I'd had an accident and I was terrified. I didn't want to go back home, so I had my Thomas the Tank Engine bag. I remember it literally like it's here now. It had Thomas's face on the front, and then like the sides of the engine, around the sides of the satchel, it was like a little, almost like I think it's called a satchel, or like a man bag kind of thing. Oh, she's after another. What are you doing there? So yeah, I ran away, and I only got found by a teacher in one of the shops, literally up the road from the school. I had no idea what would have happened if I hadn't been found. I had no idea what my plans were, but I knew that if I went home, I was faced like punishment, and it was going to be, it's horrible. I was terrified, and it was like that for most of my childhood until my mum left my dad. And my dad didn't even know about most of what was going on, because she kept it hidden from him. And I was a child. I thought if one of the parents knows something, then the other one knows. You don't think that it's not normal. For me, that was the norm. It was being beaten by my mum and being safe when my dad was there. So yeah, my dad's fantastic. He's had his own struggles, but he's like me, just wants to help people. And he's been probably the thing that saved my life. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's the abuse. Obviously there's a lot more I can talk about. Binx, please don't put your tail there. But like I said, I really need to keep this short. I'm already at 6 minutes. So yeah, anyway, because of the issues I had when I was younger, growing up, I've really struggled with mental health. I struggled with addiction for many years, to the point where the thing that kind of forced me to get help was Sarah saying basically, it's either me or your addiction. And that kind of, it was really, it was tough. But I think the last time I gambled was over 2 years ago now. And yeah, I think for the longest time I would think about it constantly, and it'd be so hard. It would literally be like you were on the edge of a cliff, and at any moment you could just go. I'm not like that now, luckily. I think I'm in a much better place, but yeah, it's really tough. Addiction is something that's, again, so misunderstood, and so just there's so much stigma around it. Any addiction really. So yeah, so we've covered abuse and addiction, the mental health, the depression, the suicidal thoughts. I think all of this kind of goes in, like, hand in hand with everything I've kind of had in my life. So I was abused, I've struggled with addiction. I think the depression was much later in life, and it was weird. It was, I think depression is, or any kind of mental health like that, you have moments where you feel okay and you think everything's going to be okay, and those moments of light are fantastic. But for me, they were the worst because of the way I felt like I didn't deserve to have those moments of happiness. So they were really hard. But I got help. I eventually came out to Sarah and said that I'd been self-harming. I didn't really want to be around. And yeah, but I'm here now, and I think doing this has given me something to push forward with. If I can help one more person not feel like I have felt and do feel sometimes, I have bad days now, even still, then this project will have done what it set out to do. Sorry, so this has been nearly 10 minutes. So yeah, we've covered pretty much everything. Part of the project as well is to make it comfortable for people with any form of neurodiversity, because for me, I didn't realise, but I've literally been undiagnosed for my whole life with ADHD, and so many more things make sense about how I am and how I feel, and like just why I feel the way I feel because of that. And I think, again, that is so misunderstood. Fantastic news though, ADHD UK have said that they're happy to be associated with the project, so I will be using their logos, links to their website, because they do fantastic work. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, the direction and the vision going forward is basically for it not to be not to be a business as such. It's going to be either not for profit, or like a community, a CIC, a community charity. But again, I don't really know the best way to move forward, but that's what I want to do. I want everything, any profit made from anything I've designed, anything I've had designed, to go to charities that mean a lot to me. Mainly Samaritans, NSPCC and ADHD UK. There will be more. There'll be different designs that mean different things, and they will be, so that iteration of the clothing will be for those charities. So like anything made from, say, a design aimed at neurodiversity will go to ADHD UK, all of the profits from that. I'm really happy with the clothing. This is the Heavy, inspired by Linkin Park's Heavy song, which has helped me through some, for want of a better word, heavy times. It's really comfortable. This is a large. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not massive, so this fits perfectly. It's just baggy enough. Great quality from T-Mill. So yeah, that's that. The vision going forward is it will be not for profit. The prices will stay the same. I'm not going to increase them, not going to decrease them. But yeah, every bit of profit. But again, I'll need help from everyone with ideas of how to actually let that kind of do that part of it. So yeah, so 12 minutes now. I think that's everything. If anyone wants me to release another video talking about stuff in more detail, kind of like things that have happened, things that I feel, or ideas I've got, that'd be amazing. Just any help is so appreciated. And yeah, just thank you for watching this. It's 12 minutes that unfortunately you've had to listen to me talk, but yeah, thank you for all your support, and I'll see you again.